Hello guys, I am back after my whole resting, and now let's talk about a brand new series that I'm making called What If Deku Was Virgil from Devil May Cry 5. So one of you guys decided to tell me to make this what if because apparently they like the, or at least love the What If Deku was the son of like Bayonetta and Dante series that I made. So yeah. So I'm going to be making this series, so I hope you like this. So yeah, let's start. So Virgil is fighting Dante and in the end, like before the ending of like Devil May Cry 5, the original, where where well Nero steps in and says, "Hey, uncle, let me take down my father." As Virgil says, "You really think that you can beat me, boy? I'm much more stronger than you. I have more experience." As Nero says, "Alright, let's do this." As Nero breathes in and out, as he transforms into his Sin Devil Trigger mode, as he starts charging in at Virgil, as Virgil starts summoning out Yamato, which is his like sword or katana, as he starts creating portals, basically teleporting around him, as he starts slicing him, basically cutting him through dimensions, as as well Nero starts creating his or summoning out his like guns, as he starts shooting at Virgil, as Virgil starts transforming into his Sin Devil Trigger mode, as he summons out his Mirage Blade, which, if you don't know what is that, well, it's basically one of those summono like blades, like those glowing blue blades that he summons in the game. He summon them out, as he also creates well Mirage Edge, which is basically just a regular old sword, as he starts using it to slice um Nero, as Nero says, "Alright, it's time to end it." As he starts using his like motorcycle like blade, I can't remember the name of because I was getting a lot of inspiration. Anyway, he basically charges in using his motorcycle like blade, as he stabs Virgil right in the chest, as Virgil says, "You beaten me, my own offspring beaten me." As Nero basically gets his sword back, basically throwing him off um off of his like blade, as he says, "Goodbye, father. I hope in your next life you'll be a good man and not nothing like this." As Virgil laughs, as Nero says, "I hope to see you again, my son," as he dies. So yeah, let's go into Virgil's perspective. Virgil wakes up as he feels like he's different. He doesn't feel that normal anymore, as he sees a doctor basically carrying him, as he says, "Here's your young boy, Miss Inko." As the girl by the name of Inko says, "Oh, I'll call you Izuku." As Nero thinks in his mind, saying, "What? What the hell? What the hell happened to me?" As he realizes he got reincarnated. As he says, "Wait for a second." As Virgil realizes he's reincarnated, as he says, "No, why did I have to become a child? Why?" As Nero starts crying in like the outside world. And yes, Virgil is now Izuku Midoriya. As Inko says, "Oh, don't cry." As Sasaki says, "Hey, Inko, um, why does his hair just have like one tuft of like green, while the rest is like all white?" As she says, "Oh, it's just probably his quirk." As he says, "Quirk? What the hell are quirks?" As he thinks in his mind, "Wait, if I'm reincarnated," as he kind of laughs, but in the real world, he looks like he's like a pathetic little child, like laughing a little bit. He thinks in his mind, "Yes, if there's no Dante, I might be the best. Nobody can stop me. I can finally live my life how I wanted. But I'm a child now. Hmm. Guess I'll do whatever society tells me to become. Maybe just become a doctor or something." So yeah, Izuku is now like 3 now, as he started watching on the news about these heroes. As Virgil thinks in his mind, huh, so these quirks, they're basically, well, just creations of people after like a few years. Just a part of their genes now. Huh, interesting. As Virgil is basically the smartest child right now because, well, he learned how to walk when he was like about like 2 months, like after after when he was born. He also started reading when he was 2. So yeah, Virgil, aka Izuku, which I'm just going to be calling Izuku for now. Izuku says to himself, "Hmm. So, if if they can become heroes, maybe I can. Hmm. This is going to be interesting." Virgil thinks in his mind as he says to himself, "Yes, maybe I can become a hero. Hmm. That will be a great well idea for myself." So yeah, Virgil tries out to try and summon out his like well gauntlets, his gauntlets known as Beowulf. And if you don't know who's Beowulf, well, that's one of his weapons. As when he summons them out, they look like, well, weaker versions of them. They look less spiky and more round. As he says, "Yes." As when Inko arrives, she sees like Nizuko basically getting those like gauntlets. As she says, "Did you manifest your quirk?" As Izuku says, yeah, I manifested my quirk." Yeah. So yeah, when he gets there to like to the quirk doctor, because while Inko was excited to see what is his quirk, as the quirk doctor says, um "Sorry, Miss Inko. It seems that he has um the double jointed toe, which means that he doesn't have a quirk." As she says, "Well, why does he have a quirk then? Then why did he summon those gigantic gauntlets?" As he says, "Then show me." As he shows like these gauntlets, and also summons out Yamato and Mirage Edge. As he says, quite an anomaly. Anyway, it's probably some sort of like anomalous quirk, making him look like he's like quirkless, but except he has like some sort of like, well, manifestation quirk, I guess. I don't know. Just I don't have a name for it, but just tell your child what type of quirk it should be called. As Inko says, "Hey Izuku, what do you want to call it?" As Izuku says to himself, "To call this quirk, hmm, I got an idea." As he tells the doctor that his quirk should be called Devil trigger. As he says, "Whoa, miss, did your child watch any adultish, well, films, or you didn't like watch them for a few hours and then he learned that?" As she says, "No, but I don't know why he picked that." As he says, "Well, mother, I think it's quite an appropriate name." As she says, "Okay, Izuku, let's just go." So, a few days have gone by as he's now 5, which he started going to kindergarten, which everybody is basically like fawning over him because well, he has a really cool quirk. Bakugo in that day, he when he first met Izuku, he was still quirkless. As he says, "Whoa, I didn't know that you already have your quirk." Izuku says, "Yeah, yeah, just don't ignore me. I'm currently busy with studies." As Izuku became more of a loner type of person, he prefers to work on like his studies instead of like going on like per se like dates and shit. So Izuku became well one of the most well eligible students to go to like UA because well his high studies and also his like really powerful quirk which he trained a lot with. He can also summon out well. He's able to use his like ability known as V World, which if you don't know, he transforms into like V, which is basically like his well, it's like his persona, not like in persona, like an actual persona, which is basically like a like his fake self. He uses his fake self to basically create these creatures, which I think are called familiars. I think I can't remember, but he's able to do that as everybody thinks it's really cool. He also has the ability to use doppelganger style, but a much more weaker version of that because while Dante got the full version. So yeah. Also, Izuku's able to use well his Sin Devil trigger, but he mostly uses it if he wants to because well most of the people there are completely weaker than him. So he doesn't have like any options but to use his regular old attacks. Some of the girls also fawned over him because, well, look at this guy. If I were to be gay, I would definitely like him. Anyway. So, yeah. Anyway. So, after Izuku arrives to class, and by the way, this is after like before like he goes to like high school or UA. As the teacher arrives and he says, all right, settle down. Okay, I want you all to pick, well, which high school are you picking?" As he basically throws up all of the papers up into the sky as he says, "I'm just kidding. I know all of you want to become heroes." As everybody starts using their quirks, including Bakugo. As Izuku basically stays calm and basically doesn't act like well idiots, he calls it. As Bakugo says, "Yeah, I'm going to become the number one hero. All of you B list B list well, let me check again. Let me check. Do busted B listers try and beat me because I'm the best here." As everybody starts complaining that Bakugo's being a complete like asshole, but Bakugo basically turns around and he says, "Yeah, Izuku, we're going to become the number one heroes, right?" As Izuku says, "Yeah, yeah, whatever. Just don't let me well annoy me with your trivial things. I'm currently busy with studies." As some of the girls are saying, he's super dreamy while he's studying. Some of the guys are a bit jealous, but most of them think he's a bit over our leagues. Because, well, he's currently the smartest person in their school. So, yeah. So, after class, he starts going home as he, well, goes into that tunnel thing as he gets attacked by the sludge villain. But Izuku just teleports using Yamato as he gets there at home safely. So yeah. So I hope you liked the video. Comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. And I hope you like this series as well because well, say thank you to the person that made this what if possible because well, I love the idea very much because well, the original design for my OC, which I'm not gonna tell you the name because it's going to be a secret for like a live stream if I get 1,000 subscribers. I he's the original design for my OC, an inspiration for it anyway. So yeah, so bye bye.